goes at the 33.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on second down. Makes the grab. It's up. Spins away from one. Good pick up there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Final play of the quarter, and the ball falls incomplete. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Grabbed over the middle. It's Payne. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
And the Huskies had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Going to work in the red zone. They can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wilson will throw. He's got it on the run. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he tacks on the extra point. So a drive there of 85 yards. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. They go to the ground. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. And the Hawkeyes can really attack on this second and short. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to go up top. Using his legs to buy some time. Outside the pocket, lets it go. A strike downfield. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
That QB is absolutely going to buy all the hog mollies up front at steak dinner tonight. My goodness, when you have that much time in the pocket, I think I could be successful. And I don't even like quarterbacks or want to play quarterback.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
College football, man, there's so much speed on the field now. Your safeties are smaller, they're quicker, they're faster, they're more versatile than ever. They can rush the passer. You can send them at any time. Great job by the free safety. Get to the quarterback, get the big sack.
The Hawkeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Humphries. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
It's been a tale of 2 drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up 1 first down, but really nice job there on that 3rd down pass defense, forcing the incompletion, now trying to set up a punt.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game. We're going to see a few of these as the game goes on, but with the defense getting that stop on 4th down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot in this sudden change situation, see if they can catch the defense napping.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the 1st half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
He'll be stopped at the 44, knocked out of bounds there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Play action. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Coleman. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Payne. He'll step out of bounds at about the 11.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wilson to pass. Lets it fly. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. Quick strike through the air for a score. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He makes the fair catch deep in his own end, and I get the criticism, but man, he probably wanted to at least save a few yards of field position. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Wants to throw on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Hawkeyes will boot it away to start the second half. From inside his own 15, looking for room. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Motion from the back. Wilson will throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
Really nice looking pass there. You think about all the great Washington quarterbacks, right? Warren Moon, the Heward brothers, Mark Brunell, Jake Browning. The greatest quarterback name in college football history, Sonny Sixkiller. That guy was throwing seeds at the University of Washington. This dude right here, putting on his best Sonny Sixkiller impersonation.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. And he's still running after the move. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Iowa! The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. Setting up for the extra point and the top. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
I love that play call by the offensive coordinator. Your quarterback just threw a pick six. You want to pick him right back up, right? So don't handcuff him. On the very first play of the next drive, let him throw the football to try to reestablish a rhythm and reestablish some confidence. Obviously, that one falls incomplete, but they need to get this guy back into a rhythm. The only way you do that is by throwing the ball.
Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open. Couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is the guy that, listen, we're in the second half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him, so I'm going to continue to feature him in this offense because I know he'll continue to make big plays.
And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. So the final period starts with a second down play. Handoff from the gun. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
Washington coming to the line with another first down. Right back to the well. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
They'd love to make this kick easier by picking up a few on third down. It's 56 yards out from here. Caught near the sticks. It's up. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
What's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the D chooses to bring pressure. A lot of times, big moments when you get in these fourth quarters regardless, like pull the trigger, be aggressive, bring the pressure to them. They do. Hit the QB as he's throwing it and force the incompletion.
Wilson to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Moore. Touchdown, Huskies. And they've got the lead in the final minute. He'll try to tack on one more. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll move the tight end. Looking downfield on first down. Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. This Husky defense, David, it's like they've got Vita Vea and Steve Emtman up front, Joe Tryon as a backer, and Marcus Peters in the secondary. There's purple everywhere. You're going over the top. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
And this defense knows exactly the spot they're in, man. They are up. They've got their more defensive backs on the field. They're dropping back. You can tell they are taking away the deep ball. Nice job understanding situation, understanding clock, and what the offense is trying to do.
He stopped right there, short of the first down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead. The defense will use a timeout, and the clock is stopped with 24 seconds left. Trailing by a touchdown, this fourth down opportunity is gargantuan. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Fires to the middle. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
And this offense does not come up big. Man, you needed that first down. And listen, the communication with this offense and the execution has left a little bit to be desired, and especially in a big moment right here when you had to have a score and you had to have the fourth down conversion.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Defense still has a couple of timeouts here, David, but the offense ought to have things well in hand.
Well in hand, make them use their timeouts. Them only having 2, Palmer, they're not getting back in this game unless I do something stupid.
Yeah, make them earn it. Doing something stupid would be throwing in completions right here and stopping the clock, letting the opponent keep their timeout. So you got to be really smart with the play call.
Here we go. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Timeout, Washington.
They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Fires to the wideout. He makes the catch. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Lets it fly. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Looking for more room. The 10. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Gets it all the way out to the 33 before he stopped. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Oh, they're after him. Finds a spot down the gun of the knee. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. That's caught. It's Smith. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, 1st down.
It's 1st and 10 from the 13. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He caught it. And he was thinking 6, but that D knocks him down at the 2. Just like that, a hat trick of completions, and they're on the doorstep.
3 plays, 3 beautifully executed plays. This offense is in a really good rhythm. This defense better change something quickly because this has been way too easy.
The Bearcats trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
That back got thumped, and that happened fast. That linebacker got in there so quick.
And the most important thing for the back, when you see that coming, make sure that football is riveted to your rib cage.
You lose the football, you lose the ability to carry the football. Coaches are going to give that squarely to somebody else.
And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. And now after the misfire, it leaves them with 3rd and goal from the 3. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Touchdown, Bearcats! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Looking for the tie with the extra point. To the air, it's Underwood. They fake it, the kicker's looking to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They're wasting no time trying to get the ball back. They're going to go for an early onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Man, these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38. You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt. You throw it quickly. You get it to him now. DB comes up, has to make a tackle. Now you fake it maybe a little bit later on. So these plays, they're not huge plays all the time, but they can set up big plays down the road for your offense.
And the run is for no gain and no more time left on the clock in the first quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. They'll try to get it through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Jordan. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
Well, this tight end is so athletic that at times they'll line him up in different parts of the field. That time he was in the slot. Nice job running the route, finding the open space in the defense for the completion.
Fight it. There he goes. Lots of running room. Touchdown, Penn State. A great catch and run for 6.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
On to attempt the try. And the PAT makes it 14-6. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Underwood. He lofts one down the sideline. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. Touchdown, Bearcats! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down.
It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. Good, solid tackle. Boy, they want to get this back right now, lining up for an onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside
Hey,
kicks
goofy
early
nigga.
in the game, especially in the
Next
second
time, don't
quarter.
jump with fucking Jeremiah Smith, bro. The Cards is not like that, bro. You see what he's doing out here?
But that's exactly
Play the
what they
receiver
did
or play the
by
fucking
failing
slot.
on that onside kick.
Dumbass.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. He rifles one deep to the left. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. And the intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
catch in the middle. It's Jackson. Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
The Nittany Lions line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a 1st down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Raiola. Now he's going to break the pocket. He'll pull it down and run. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting...
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. They'll try to add another to their lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Takes it inside his own 20. Chance for great field position here. Gets away from one. Finds some space. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the middle. And they're not on the same page there. So now it's 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Dances away to buy time. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air. It's Underwood. Bringing the heat. Caught over the middle. It's Jordan. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down. Get some positive yards.
Under fire. Throws to the wideout. Connection to the right. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. The Bearcats trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Quarterback looks for a little space. Snead gets it done. No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Wants to go up top. Gets it out quickly. Got the completion, but couldn't quite maneuver his way in. He'll be inches short of the score. One-score game, still the first half, and they want the ball right back, going for the onside kick. They get the football, but I think they touched it too soon. Flag on the field, and I believe it's coming back. They were trying to steal a possession to draw a little closer in this game, but the ball didn't go 10 yards, so they'll take over the football with the lead. Back to throw, it's Raiola. It's complete to the right. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
Well, when you're running the drag route against man coverage like that, as a quarterback, you got to put the ball out in front of your target. When you do that, you give the guy a chance to then advance the football up the field, pick up a first down like they did right there.
Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. Wants to throw on first down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to pass on second down. Here comes the heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. It's a big stride inside the 10. The Bearcats will line up to kick off and start the second half. From inside the 20, Chant. Oh, the ball's out on the return.
Woof. That's a breathing a sigh of relief for sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball.
They keep it on the ground to open the third. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Back to throw, it's Raiola. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Oh, it's a fumble. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. Second down after the offense recovered its own fumble. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Got room on the return. At the 20. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Cincinnati!
This guy really is the complete linebacker. Not only is he physical, and not only can he play downhill to stop the run, this guy is a weapon in pass coverage. You saw it on that play. What can this guy do?
And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try. They want to throw it. And he makes the catch. It's a deuce. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Might be calling a hot route. To the air, it's Raiola. Here's a heat. Got it in the middle, it's Jordan. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. They'll leave it with him. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Second down, he'll throw it. And the pass falls incomplete. That's how we'll wrap up the third quarter of play. But now, time for the fourth quarter. So we open the final period with a third down play. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Fires to the big fella. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run it from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
To throw, it's Raiola. Snags it. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
And this offense, they got another positive gain, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up, maybe work the middle of the field a little bit, but make sure we get first downs, and the rest of the time work the sidelines.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Yeah, there's so much aggressiveness in college football, and I'm here for it. I want all of it. Nice job, fourth and short. I'm buying my club, and now first and goal inside the 5. I'm trying to get that touchdown. Forget those field goals.
And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the fourth. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's second and goal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Timeout Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game.
Well, when you get down here inside the red zone, you got to be able to run the football, and it's one thing to do it conventionally, but I like the idea of mixing it up and trying to go jet sweep.
If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. It is 3rd and goal. They're going to run it. They'll stop him short on 3rd down, and this defense trying to make sure they stay on top. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Penn State.
And this could prove to be the biggest play of the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Looking to the end zone. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own 1. Pressure coming. He hurls one deep down the left side. And as the ball falls incomplete, the clock strikes 0. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about, what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen.